Blue Jays' Anthony Bass endorses Bud Light Target boycotts over LGBTQ promotions. Anthony Bass is facing backlash over an Instagram post boycotting Target and Bud Light, which have been publicly supporting LGBTQ rights. So then he got the talk, and then he got a little talking to, and here he is apologizing, groveling in front of his bullies, basically.
Ready? Yeah, I'll make this quick. I recognized yesterday I made a post that was hurtful to the Pride community, which includes friends of mine and close family members of mine, and I am truly sorry for that. I just spoke with my teammates and shared with them my actions yesterday, and I apologize with them. And as of right now, I'm using the Blue Jays resources to better educate myself, to make better decisions moving forward. The ballpark is for everybody. We include all fans at the ballpark, and we want to welcome everybody. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Yes, welcome back. I don't know what is happening. Speaking out against certain kind of things is now a big problem. I came across this situation. It recently happened with this man, according to this article published by Daily Caller. Blue Jays demote Christian pitcher based on Pride Night. The Blue Jays has designated outspoken Christian pitcher Anthony for resentment, officially removing him from their 400-man roster on the first night of their annual Pride weekend. The team announced Friday on Twitter. Bass, who recently came under fire for an Instagram post supporting a boycott on Bud Light and Target, was scheduled to catch the ceremonial first pitch from LGBTQ activist Lee on Friday night.
Let's jump to the story from Fox News. Blue Jays Anthony Bass booed in first game since sharing video endorsing Target Bud Light boycotts.
Nice.
Bass received jeers. Bass received jeers from his home crowd. It's Toronto. They booed him. Good. He apologized. It didn't matter. That proves the point. Even if you say you're sorry and you'll be educated, they will still boo you. So here's your warning. If you truly believe it, there's no point in apologizing because it won't work.
Wait, do you think they were booing him because he apologized?
Yeah,
or
it's
because
Toronto. The people of Toronto are not booing him for apologizing. They're booing him for saying it in the first place.
Yeah.
Well, because he lives in a liberal hellhole.
Yeah.
And that's probably why he apologized in the first place, and it did nothing.
That wasn't polite. Yeah, what do Canadians
It's not going to help him.
like?
No one, he's going to, it doesn't matter. It's done. So endorsements are going to be like, oh, no, we want to be involved.
Yep. That's the thing. This is a religious cult that has no path towards redemption. There's nothing you can do to turn it around.
He could have said, look, these are my beliefs. I stand by them, and gotten support from the religious community and the right. Instead, he was like, I'm so sorry. Please re-educate me, daddy. And then they said, boo to you.
Exactly. Like, you know who I want to be my allies? The people who hate me and are actively trying to destroy my life. I think they'll accept me if I say the right thing. No.
It's cowardice.
Yeah.
And they hate him on a fundamental, like, philosophical level.
He's a white man.
And he's still going to kneel to them. And then now he's lost me too, because I would have had your back, homeboy. But now I don't give a damn what happens to you.
Exactly. So. He's a white male athlete. The only way the left would ever like him is if he was competing in women's sports.
You can clearly see how complicated the situation can be. People that stand for the boycott of Bud Light Target, some says he lost them because he never stood his ground, to pass his point. No matter what this would do, a lot of people, companies will not advertise with these people just because of the remarks he made on that post by saying, oh, boycott Bud Light, boycott this. With this issue of ESG scores, it will go down. Him coming out to still apologize after saying this, it is something some people are not happy with that. He could have stood up to, oh, I said what I said. I can't apologize for airing my mind. Imagine people that could say, oh, this guy is a hero for standing up for what he believes in by just taking that stand. But at the end of the day, he had to kneel down to still succumb to what they say. And getting dislike on both sides. Before you take up a decision to say something, especially on these controversial topics, you need to reason before you say it. I understand sometimes people can be sentimental when issues like this are rising. You need to think before you voice anything. I don't know if he's actually regretting why he said this or what exactly, or they forced him to come out to say, no, I need to boycott this product. I don't know what happened or what actually motivated him to say that. Doing this apology because you want to proceed with your game, to me, that is his problem. He knew exactly that he would receive backlash after airing that, especially in Canada, where laws have enacted. You are not supposed to do this, you're not supposed to do that. As this issue of LGBT plus is concerned, you should just be quiet. You should not even mention anything because they will come after you. So, a situation like this, you need to reflect. We have seen boycott for about 3 months, not even stopping. Every single day, it keeps getting worse and worse. He has his reason, and you will not change that in his brain, no matter how you say it. He made it clear from the apology by saying, I will not be posting this on my social media platform, my beliefs. He would just be having this in mind. I would drink Port Light, I cannot buy from Target, and maybe share with his close families. Bringing it on social media is what he made it clear that he will not do again.
As something that I'm very, very proud of that was close and dear to me was the Black Lives Matters movement and just the role that Target played in that. To actually have the holiday off this year, Juneteenth and forever, to make that an official thing, that felt really, really amazing. And that's not only the step that the Target took. They took multiple steps after that. They had us take several trainings so that everyone could just understand some of the stuff that Black families face on a day-to-day basis.
Because I have a conspiracy. Come down the rabbit hole. Okay, so the Bud Light and the Target, boycott, that all started on Twitter. Twitter, which was just bought by Alania Muscatina. Twitter, who's now pulling out of the EU. Like France is banning it. And the EU and the UK are going to be banning it because Alania Muscatina refuses to stop disinformation and threats and bullying on the internet. He wants that. So the boycott started on Twitter, which arguably caused the stocks to drop. Now, here's the conspiracy. Look at Stephen Miller. So a Republican right-wing fascist who owns a massive social media company helps bolster a boycott, creates an untold amount of hate toward the LGBTQI. Those stocks dropped, and now he wants to do a class action. So now he wants to make money from the insurers, and he's trying to grift off the shareholders. Not only that, they admit it right here. This app is helping America expose all the woke businesses across the country. Alania is working with right-wing extremists to tank corporate